Hi everyone, my name is Cecily and welcome to my channel, The Lover's Astro and Tarot. This is for anyone whose sun, moon, or ascendant is in the awesome sign of Capricorn. I'm a Capricorn. For the month of November. So, I just want to take a minute and apologize to my subscribers because September and October with Mercury in retrograde brought me a few technical problems. First, my camera broke, and then I got it fixed. And then after that, I recorded some of my videos, and then actually, I recorded some of my videos, and then my camera broke. And then after that, my computer broke in October as soon as I got my camera fixed, so I couldn't do anything about that. And I just bought a new laptop yesterday, so I am back and ready to give you your November reading. There's some really strong presence. Sorry, I can't talk. There's some really strong cards in your reading. You have Judgment reversed, the World reversed, the Emperor upright, and the Sun upright. And anytime you have four major arcana in your spread, it basically means that the circumstances and fate and destiny are kind of leading you, and they are out of your control. So keep that in mind as I'm going through this. Some of it is going to be really positive. Some of it you're not going to be too happy with. I know when I saw the cards, I wasn't necessarily the happiest person about it either. But that being said, this is a very karmic thing that you're in right now. So just try to appreciate it for the lessons and what it's really worth. So the first card that you have up is the Emperor. And Capricorn, this is definitely going to be a person more than a presence, I would say, in your life right now. So you have somebody in your life right now. And to be honest, it could either be you and the way you're feeling about your love relationships. Kind of like there needs to be a sense of control for you. There needs to be more appreciation, and you feel like if it's kind of your way or the highway, and you're not taking anybody else's crap, which is fair. I understand that. But if this is somebody else that's coming into your life, and that's not the way you see yourself or the way you're representing yourself at the beginning of November, keep in mind that this person is a really powerful presence in your life, and you give them a lot of power. You give them a lot of say-so. The Emperor is the natural ruler. He's supposed to be on top. But with that being said, he's very rarely challenged. And I think this month is a challenge for you, not in the sense of it's not a bad thing. It's just more that you have a lot of powerful things, and a lot of powerful choices are going to have to be made this month in order for you to get the most out of it. So with that being said, you have this Emperor, and he's all powerful. He rules with an iron fist. He knows what he wants. It's his way or get the hell out, basically. And with that being said, you have this Two of Pentacles. That's your crossing card. And the Two of Pentacles is very much about someone who's trying to figure out what they should do. Should I go left? Should I go right? Do I keep going? Do I turn around? You're weighing the pros and cons of your relationship right now, or your situationship right now, because I don't see there being a commitment. There could easily be a commitment. If you're with somebody right now, this is still a very viable spread. But basically, this is saying You don't know whether you want to stay or whether you want to go. You don't know whether this is a good offer or a bad offer. And you're so concerned about the rules, about the way things are going to go, and are we proceeding in the right way? And, there's a certain type of value to that. But that being said, you don't want to miss the moment because you have the Sun card. And as you can see, it's a child riding a horse, and she or he is very happy and basically being blessed, which is what this card is about. So you feel like this relationship in a way is a blessing to you. This is somebody that, like I said, you give them a lot of power. They are the light in your life. They mean so much to you. I mean, they are really important. Very, very important. But with that being said, I think you feel like there's no justice in this relationship. You feel let down. You feel like something's not going the way it should. You're not being respected. You're not being honored, which is probably why you are feeling kind of like you have this emperor presence right now, because you don't want to take anybody else's shit. It's not that, you're mean or you're rigid. It's the fact that you feel like things are out of balance. Because even if you look here, this is about balance and this is about balance. And he's juggling, trying to figure it out. She's got it figured out, but when she's in reverse, when the Justice card is in reverse, there's naturally some sort of disappointment. So you may be trying to buckle down this emperor, or you may be the emperor that's trying to be buckled down. And you know that the person that you're with or considering being with is very important to you. But at the same time, you're not 100% ready, or you're still in the midst of trying to figure out what's right for you. And because of that, you feel like there's no justice. There was something that you wanted to happen, whether that be a commitment, whether that be this person just letting you into their life. Because sometimes when you see Justice cards, it's about, in reverse, it's about being blocked. It's about something that you felt like was fated or meant to happen, and it didn't go the right way. Something got thrown out of whack. The rail, something went off the rails in a way that made you feel confused or disappointed, or like you wish you could just rewind and do it over again. But with that being said, you can't do it over again. That's not a possibility. But moving forward, there are other possibilities. So you right now, in the recent past, this is the World card. You got the World card in reverse. And as you can see, it's absolutely beautiful. And there's a wreath that kind of sits around this goddess. And the wreath is basically saying that life is everlasting. You go in a cycle, and when the cycle ends, something new starts. So this is about something new not starting, something new that's connected to this emperor, something that's like, wow, maybe you're out of something, you're out of this relationship, and instead of you continuing with getting on with your life, you still very much feel connected to this person because this was a great love of yours. But with that indecision, you went back to that cycle. You didn't start anew. You didn't change. You didn't keep following the path. You turned around on the path, and because of that, you're not getting the justice that you require. With that being said, this person that you're with is being represented by judgment. And as you can see, it's the archangel coming down and opening up the graves for these people to have everlasting life. And judgment is, and you actually have judgment in reverse, but judgment is about new starts. So this person isn't capable of making a new start either. I think this relationship that you're in or wanting to be in or not in and trying to figure out is stuck. I think you're feeling very stuck, because the only time we try to really control things, really, for the most part in our world, is when things are out of control. And I think for the most part, this person has been trying to make a decision about you, and you've hardened up a little bit, Capricorn, trying to make yourself a little bit less accessible, but it hasn't quite worked because underneath that, the world still represents love. It still represents them meaning the world to you. And just because that card is in reverse, it means that you didn't start the right cycle over again, but it can easily be turned in the upright to start the right cycle. And with judgment, it means that this person didn't make the right decision. They didn't make the right decision. They should have, but they didn't. And because of that, there's the 10 of Wands here. The 10 of Wands. Okay, and it's a man carrying up all of these staffs, all of these wands, up to this tower. And he has to basically endure this long journey. Now, you receive the 10 of Wands in reverse. And when you see this card in reverse, you actually look at the sky. You look at the sky first. You look at things moving past. So basically what this is saying is you're moving past the point of difficulty. Now, you've gone back into this relationship, you've dived in asking for more, you didn't get the justice you were looking for the first time, but you couldn't quite get over it because this was so important to you with the sun being here that you just had to go back. Or you just had to start something over again, or, there might have been some sort of communication in November or even in October, and the burden has been let go. Because it's also connected to the sun. So the sun can overpower anything that the 10 of Wands can do easily. So that's not the issue. But the issue is you need to turn these two cards to the upright. Judgment needs to be made. A judgment needs to be made. The cycle needs to be renewed. So with that being said, those two things being done will turn the 6 of Wands in reverse in the upright. And the 6 of Wands is a man that's come home from war, and he has the spoils of war, and his whole city, town, is cheering him on. So you have the 6 of Swords. I'm sorry, I said the 6 of Swords. I meant the 6 of Wands. You have the 6 of Wands in reverse. The 6 of Wands in reverse is about feeling like it's the same as your Justice card. Actually, all of these cards are very, very similarly linked. They're all pretty much saying the same thing. This is connected, this is connected, this is connected, and this is connected. And the 6 of Wands being connected to justice is basically saying, I didn't get my victory, what an injustice. Whatever it was that you were hoping for this person to make a decision, it didn't happen, and you ended up with the 2 of Pentacles instead. And it might have been happening for a long time. Now, you thought you were going to get the Sun because it's your crowning card. It's what you've been thinking about. You've been, knowing that there's something positive, that there's been some sort of change. And there has. And the burden of this relationship has been let go. But it's not fully there yet. So I'm going to pull 2 more cards. We're going to see what we get. One more card. Hold on just a second. Okay, so the last 2 cards that I pulled are the Prince of Wands and the High Priestess. So the Prince of Wands is basically somebody that's charging in, trying to fix the situation. And whether that's you or them that's trying to quickly change what's happening, you have to listen to your intuition, because this is the High Priestess and she's in reverse. So with her being in reverse, because I'm part of this too, we're not listening. And there comes a point where you have to listen. So my advice, Capricorn, would be to take a step back. Don't let your ego, don't let the Emperor get in the way of you having your justice. Don't let the world and the circumstances get you down so much so that you feel like you've made the wrong decision. You did not. Keep going. Make your decision. Make your judgment. Have your victory, and push through. If this person decides to be in your life, they will be in your life. At this point, it's outside circumstances, and right now, it's not within your control, and it's just not up to you. So, follow your intuition and reverse all of these major arcana that are so powerful, these powerful forces in your life that are working to your benefit, that just need to be reclaimed for your use. So with that being said, I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful, wonderful November, and I will see you next month in December. And also for the month of November, I will be giving 20-minute readings for $20. So if you have, a quick question, or if you want to go over a love reading in 20 minutes, we can do that. And feel free to email me if you have any other questions, or if you'd like to set up a reading. My email is theloversastro@gmail.com. It will be in the comments below. And thank you guys so much. I missed you guys, and have a good month. Eat lots of turkey and macaroni and cheese or mashed potatoes or whatever you have, and enjoy yourself. I love you guys. Bye.